All right, we're getting kind of last minute set up here. So I'm pretty excited today to sit and chat with you guys a little bit. We're going to be going over some market statistics that you probably weren't aware of. I know we've seen that the market is pretty wild, that things are crazy, that people are buying houses and selling houses and all these crazy different things. But what does it really look like? And we've heard the opinions. I've heard a million dads on showing say, hey, well, the market's crashing, or I'm a millennial saying, hey, I'm waiting for the market to crash till I buy. And I'm just not really seeing those trends. And so I really felt like it was kind of my duty to step in and just show you guys what I'm actually seeing in the market. But then again, I really didn't want to share my opinion. So I want to come up with some statistics. So I've been doing a little bit of research, and so I kind of wanted to introduce you guys to this month in housing. I want to go over some stats that I felt like were really important. So this month, for example, last 30 days, 84% of listings have not made it an entire month on the market. That is super fast. That's a really good number, meaning if you list your house, there's an 84% chance that within 30 days you're going to be under contract. If you compare that to last month, it was 79% and it was 74% a year ago. So we're already seeing an uptick in how fast our listings are selling, which is really nice to have. Now, if you're buying a house, this number is going to feel low. But remember, this one right here, particularly, is a national number, which is that 84%, or sorry, apologies, for buyers, 4.9 offers was what it's taking in the last month to win on a home. Now, some of you guys have put in a ton of offers on houses, and it feels very stressful, and it feels like you're just spinning yourself in circles. But I can assure you, if you have a good broker, you're eventually going to get one nationally. 4.9 is the number, and it is getting harder. Okay. It was 3.9 last month. So on average, people are writing a whole additional offer before they're getting a house. Now, a year ago, that set at 4.1. So again, this is trending a pretty strong effort showing the market has stayed pretty consistent over a year, 3.9, 4.1, 4.9. Guys, the buyers really drive this market. They are the ones that decide how valuable these homes are. It's a supply and demand factor. And so these buyers are willing to write 5 offers to get a house. Brokers are willing to go out and chase down 5 perfect homes before somebody gets a house. This is a great market. Now, one of the news is that I was really excited about was looking at first-time home buyers, right? So this is always something that is, I think, something that stands out. People that are for the first time going out and buying a house, and you think like, "Holy crap! Well, the market has skyrocketed so damn high. How's a first-time home buyer going to win?" And to a certain extent, you're totally right. A lot of the buyers right now are selling homes that they have built up a ton of equity in, and they're turning around and selling it. If you look at the study conducted by Keeping Current Matters recently, it showed that the average homeowner right now in America is up $55,000 in equity, which is pretty impressive. So just by owning a house last year, you've made 55,000 in value. So they're obviously cashing that in and buying something better and bigger. But when we look at our first time home buyers, all right, they're 29% of the winning offers. This is up 2% from last month. So I'm really excited to see more first-time home buyers enter the market. Again, I totally believe that buyers drive the market. I think for as a real estate broker, I prefer to work with listings, but buyers make the difference. And seeing more and more millennials jump into the market and buy right now for the first time ever is super awesome. Now, again, if you're reading the news and you're looking at all the information, a lot of people feel like, man, if I don't have cash, I'm just not going to win, right? Well, that actually isn't true at all. In fact, 25% of winning offers in the past month have been cash. So that means 3/4 of the offers that were written and won in the last month were all done, 75% of them were all done with loans or other forms of financing, not just bringing straight up cash to the table. I think that's a really interesting thing to look at just naturally. And guys, of course, this is all provided by NAR's research team. So you can go to NAR, click the research tab. You can find all these exact same numbers. This is not a matter of my opinion. This is not how I feel about it. This is not something I want to spin. These are just cold numbers from NAR. So, take a peek at those. Um, let's take a look at where we sit locally real quick here. All right, I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Okay, so this is a little local market update. If you're watching on Instagram, obviously over here coming off the cell phone, you're not gonna be able to see the screen. I apologize. I'll do my best to articulate it for you. All right, so if you look at this stuff from Pierce County, right? Last year there were 1,072 homes listed in February. This year we're at 1,210. That's up 12%. Now, what you keep hearing is people saying that inventory is zero. Well, there's no homes for sale. There's no homes. No one's putting their house on the market. Inventory is super tight. No, actually, there's more homes for sale. In my county, there's 13% more homes for sale. And in fact, if you look at the pending sales there's 16% are there's more homes pending, 16% more. So yeah, the market feels a little tight, but it's not because no one's listing their home. What's happening is more people are buying and homes are selling faster. So the inventory rollover just makes it feel a little bit tight for you guys that are out buying right now. And this is the great thing too. I want to talk about value. So look at the median sales price here, okay, or the average sales price. Let's look at that. For Pierce County, it was 589.8, up 15% in a year. So if you owned a home last year in February and you moved into this year, you've made 15% on your money. Guys, that's a hell of an investment. Okay. The stock market went the exact opposite way, right? The stock market has tanked on us. Um, and we're just seeing that just go all to hell. So that is just a little thing to think about. A home is still a good investment if you're buying it for that reason. If you're buying smart, don't go buy something top of the market and just expect to get a return on it. Other thing too, it's pretty neat is that on average, homes sold at 104%. Sold a little higher than that last year, but we're still seeing over asking on our listing. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and take a peek down here. So the median sales price of homes here is just, so this darker uh, line here is the rest of the MLS, and the blue line is obviously just Pierce County in general, the market that I serve particularly. And the really neat thing about this, as I was going through and looking at these numbers, is that when I am considering what we all have, to offer, that if you were to buy a house in Pierce County, so whether that's, Puyallup, Bonnie Lake, Tacoma, basically anywhere that I serve, which is fantastic, it's going to be about $30,000 cheaper than the rest of the MLS on average. Okay, guys, if you're in Bonnie Lake or Puyallup, you're like 20 minutes, 50 minutes to Tacoma and 35, 40 minutes to Seattle. Like, you're in a fantastic spot, and you can save yourself 30 grand on average home prices. So I just want to touch base with you on that for some of y'all. I know that the market seems very overwhelming. I know that it seems stressful, and nobody really knows, or it feels like they know what's going on. But I want to tell you all, listen, this stuff is actually open data. So you can hop on NAR and you can look at any of this research. If you have a broker in your market, let's say you're not here, let's say you're in a different state, that broker can always get in the MLS and show you what the homes are doing. And in fact, if you're looking at buying a home, I would highly suggest that you don't feel ashamed to ask to have that agent show you the backside of the MLS, what the stats look like, what's going on, what can you expect. You'll be very, very surprised when you really dig into those numbers and educate yourself where things are. So here's the deal, guys. If you're in Pierce County, King County, anywhere in Western Washington, basically, and you have a question about the market, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to chat with you, more than happy to help you, even if I'm not going to help you buy or sell a house. I'm here for you no matter what. We just want to provide you guys value, and we want to keep you guys educated as the market keeps moving. So if you guys do think of any questions, you guys are more than welcome to drop them in the comments below. Otherwise, it's been a pleasure talking to you guys, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.